Before we start this video, remember to hit that like button, turn on bell notification and subscribe so you never miss another upload. And yeah, we're back for another match preview for Arsenal's upcoming game against Chelsea, which I feel is probably the biggest game of Arsenal's season yet. I think the timing of the game, and especially playing at Stamford Bridge and the position we find ourselves, I think this will be one of the biggest games of the season. And I think if we were to go win that game, I think it would be one of the biggest statement wins for Arsenal this season, especially away at Stamford Bridge. But in terms of the game itself, look, it's going to be a very difficult game. Chelsea, yes, they just lost to Bayern, but they're still a quality side. And then, you know, you got that rivalry with Aubameyang coming up, and BT Sports, I mean, they hit the jackpot with that BT promo, and I'm sure most people haven't watched it. And if you haven't watched it, go give that a watch, because I think it just adds more fuel to the fire. But this will be a big match. It's going to be a big test, and I think where this game is won especially is in that midfield. I think the midfield is so key. I think the problem, the benefits to this game, where like I feel that Chelsea's weakness is that I look at the front line of Aubameyang, Pulisic and Sterling. They don't seem to scare me as much. But you know, saying that they could end up scoring, I mean, Raheem Sterling, there's that as a front three I would say is better than Chelsea's front three. You know, I feel like our attack is a bit more fluid than Chelsea's. I feel like some of Chelsea's players are quite one-dimensional, especially the forward line. So I feel like we have that, but it's that midfield and the defense which is key. I feel like the midfield is going to be important. Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka need to have the game of the lines, and Martin Odegaard also needs to have the game of his life. He just can't disappear. Obviously, last time in Stamford Bridge he played brilliant, and he needs to do the same thing again. In terms of the lineup, what I do want to see is Arsenal really go in front foot. I really want to see Kieran Tierney back in the team. I want to see Ben White. I would go for the same lineup we've been going, but bringing Tierney. I think we need to hit Chelsea, you know, with 100 miles per hour from the start of the game. I think the Chelsea fans are going to be right out behind Chelsea, and what's important is also really get that goal to kill the crowd's hype and stop the crowd. Obviously we have a history of starting really good in these this season. Every 30, like for the first 30 minutes of every game we've been playing brilliant, and I think that's what's important, that we carry on that momentum and play 100 miles per hour from the start. And I think that can really get to Chelsea. I think the crowd are going to get quieter, and I think the Chelsea players are going to get a bit more nervous. So I think that's what's important. But look, I'm excited and I'm nervous for it, but what is important is we get that win. I think that winning at Stamford Bridge, especially at the time, the place we are top of the league, will be such a big statement win. I think it will really show to the rest of the league, like, yes, we're first, but it's not by just some coincidence, like some luck. You know, we're here because we are really the best team in the league right now, and I think that's what is really important, that we go get the win. In terms of how I'm feeling, I'm going to be honest, I'm not feeling that confident. Chelsea have just lost, and obviously they're going to be up for it. They really do want to spoil the parties, but and then you got that Aubameyang thing as well. But I'm confident that Arsenal can maybe put in a good performance. I know I'm just contradicting myself, but I'm hopeful that Arsenal can put in a good performance. Yes, we played well against Manchester United, but we didn't get the results, which is, you know, the only thing that's important at the end of the day. But hopefully Arsenal go there, you know, put everything out there. Arteta really gets that team going. I think he needs to use that Aubameyang thing as motivation, and I think that's what's important. And we do just smash Chelsea to bits and end their season as well. But yeah, in terms of prediction, I'm going to go for a draw. Honestly, I think it's going to be a draw. It's going to be, I can't predict an Arsenal win just yet. I think, I don't know, I just don't feel, I've been watching football for so many years, you know, it's just not something that I'm just going to predict straight away. But yeah guys, that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time.